Pope seeks to add green agenda to works of mercy. Pope Francis, advancing his year-long green agenda and again raising concern over climate change, proposed on Thursday that Christians add care for the environment to such traditional works of mercy as clothing the naked, feeding the hungry and visiting the sick. When we mistreat nature, we also mistreat human beings, the Pope said in a message marking the Catholic Church's World Day of Prayer for the Care of Creation, which he instituted last year in a bid to highlight his ecological concerns. He said economics and politics, society and culture cannot be dominated by thinking only of the short-term and immediate financial or electoral gains. Instead, they urgently need to be redirected to the common good, which includes sustainability and care for creation, Francis said. Officials said the proposal was the logical extension of his landmark encyclical on ecology last year that called for correcting what he said was a structurally perverse economic system in which the rich have exploited the poor and turned the earth into an immense pile of filth, the Associated Press reported. Global warming continues, due in part to human activity. 2015 was the warmest year on record, and 2016 will likely be warmer still, he said in his message, according to Vatican Radio. This is leading to ever more severe droughts, floods, fires and extreme weather events. Climate change is also contributing to the heartrending refugee crisis. The world's poor, though least responsible for climate change, are most vulnerable and already suffering its impact. His remarks coincide with Francis' Holy Year of Mercy, which focuses on the Church's merciful side. Throughout the year, the faithful have been urged to practice the 7 corporal and 7 spiritual works of mercy, which were first outlined in the Gospel and have been articulated over centuries by philosophers and theologians. He said the traditional steps of examining conscience, repentance and confession must translate into concrete ways of thinking that are more respectful of creation. The Pope suggested a long list of actions the faithful should embrace, including avoiding the use of plastic and paper, reducing water consumption, carpooling, and turning off unnecessary lights. We must not think that these efforts are too small to improve our world, he said. Cardinal Peter Turkson, who helped draft the original Green encyclical and is Francis' point man on environmental matters, said the latest message is the next logical step after the encyclical, for it is showing us how to internalize its teaching in our lives and in our world, the AP reported.